Hey, it's Twyla. I'm at the end of this box. Mm. How about this? And this last week. This was better at first, and then this won out. So I guess the airing out really, not that I aired it out, just opening and closing. The box or the container, I know air affects things in many ways. It's true. So it can be really sad to get to the end of a good box of starch. It can. Mm. So, mm-mm. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. So, old Argo, new. I think this is the one. I got that from somewhere. Some little chinchy store in LA somewhere. And I decided to keep the box. I had that box over 20 years, I know. However, I cannot tell you how it tasted. If it had chunks in it. Mm-mm. It was so long. Well, lately I've been thinking about that cream. Something must have happened. It's sad when you're eating the end of a corn's good batch of starch. I know that. I just been thinking about the cream starch. It was always a treat to get it. It was always thick and fluffy. Sometimes not always squeaky or crunchy, but you did get that fluff. Yes, you did. The airy and the thickness. Mm. So there I go. Oh, how you guys been? I hope you've been good. It's Friday. It's February already. And God is good. He always provides. I'm just so grateful. So what I found out, when God provides, you have to use the money wise. You don't need to messing up the provision. It's joking and kidding yourself. So, yeah, yesterday was a good day. I wasn't prepared for all that driving. I thought we was gonna go to Sherman Oaks and come home. We ended up going to Sherman Oaks, Encino, then to good old LA via the west side off the 405. I've never felt really confident driving the 405 or just going to, like yesterday I was going to into the valley and the GPS didn't tell me to stay on the 101. There was it did a curve, and that curve could have took me to the 170 or the 101. I got on the 170. So I ended up having to get back on the 101. Then it tells me. What else? So thank God I was early enough. But it wasn't even that serious to have been right on time. Don't you hate that when you go through the effort being way on time? I need more lipstick. This is ridiculous. Only to find out you didn't have to be there that early. I could have went somewhere. So left there, went to Encino. And then he wanted to go to GNC. So we went there. I went in Ralph's and I got two of these, as I showed you all yesterday. If I posted that video, I don't know. While he went in GNC. Then left there, he wanted to go somewhere else. So we went there. What else? Then he wanted to see my brother-in-law, which I haven't seen him since, I'm trying to remember. I think Christmas of 2017. I can't remember. So we went to see him, and then my brother gave me the weirdest directions. He said, on Florence, you're going to pass the Catholic Church, which I know that Catholic Church. He said, after that, you're going to pass another school. Then you're going to pass another church. And then you're going to keep going, and you'll see a shopping center. I said, is it the one on Market Street? That's a famous name street in Inglewood. He said, no, you'll see where it's like a place that says New York something. They sell food. So we saw that place after riding around. Then we realized it was the street before Market Street, which is Regent or another street. And so what we did, we found it, and then he said it was another church, and it was crazy. So we found the New York food place, but it didn't see nothing that looked like a hair shop. And my brother-in-law does hair. Nothing that looked like a hair shop. So just when I was about to give up, I saw this sign, or Errol saw it, and it was just like a plain sign. It looked like it could have been a for sale sign or for lease, you know. And then I read it and I said, well, maybe that's it. And that was it. So we got to visit with him. While he went in, I decided to go get me a bean pie. And I did that, came back, and then I saw my brother-in-law, and it was good to see him. And then we left and went to my brother's house. No, left there, went to the hamburger joint I like. It's called Storm Burger. Oh, them burgers are so good in Inglewood. And I love that part of Inglewood. It reminded me kind of where I live now. It's a little small area, and it's just a little niche, nice little area. And I remember that area well. I never really went over there a lot, but it's off of La Brea between Slauson and Centinela. It's a cute little area. They got all kind of little restaurants and barbers and just a nice community. So this place used to be a Church's Chicken. They turned it into a Storm Burger. They do smash burgers. Very delicious. I enjoyed that. Only 8. I cut it in half. I didn't think Errol would want any, so I said, okay, I'll give half to Man, my brother. So I cut it in half, and Errol wanted it because he hadn't really ate all day, so he wanted that. So I ate most of mine, and then I couldn't eat just the whole half. I couldn't even finish it. And I ate that and some of the fries. And Errol ate the rest of that. Then I told him to run in Popeyes and get 2 chicken dinners because I didn't want my brother to be running out trying to buy something to eat. And it was raining and all of that. And he don't live in the best neighborhood. So I told him to get 2 boxes of chicken. And he did. Now out here they're selling 3 pieces for $5. There they're charging black people $6. That's crazy. So he went in there and he got that, and then we went to my brother's house, and then we came back to the house. And I love to go down to that patch of land that used to be filled with homeless, and now it's just all clear and clean. And the mayor of LA is great. And these people trying to blame fires and stuff on her. How could you blame somebody for a fire that was set by vandals, set by electric company equipment failure? These people are cruel. They don't blame Florida governor for a hurricane. They don't blame the Texas governors for tornadoes and hurricanes. But if it's a fire, they want to blame the governor. I ain't recalling no governor. I wish they would. They tried to recall him before. Nope. That's a good governor. We don't have Republicans. We don't want them. And these people, you see this freaking Republican in office now? What he doing? What he trying to do to this country? These dang people don't care nothing about us. Okay? And it rains, it usually rains in December, January, and February. That's when they do maintenance on systems. Things have to be maintained. And then the DWP lady turned off the water for the Palisades fire or turned off the power. And when people live up, people, one thing I know when I go to the mountains and stuff, I don't really like doing that now. The water pressure is not bad, good. So you live up in the mountains. So it was dry conditions. It was 100-mile-per-hour winds. These people are insane, thinking that they trying to get some things together to get the governor out, so the Republicans can rob the state of California. And then if they get the state of California, they could turn. We have 55 electoral votes because we're the most populated state, 40-something million people. And if they could do that, then it's over for America. They will rule this country. They will throw all the poor working class people out. They'll move a bunch of dumb people that's messed up from the Midwest and the South, and America is, this place is already done, I believe, though. All I can say is passport, birth certificate, social security card, all in original and great condition. And God, hopefully there's money to go. People just don't know. They're in the richest so-called man in the world is trying to rob the treasury. Everybody got to get out of a zone. They're in their own zone. My kids, my grandkids, my this, my that, my school, my work, my this. Pay attention. They are trying to destroy the country. So old people about to, with that thing that man did last Monday, had old people's, and to this day people can't get their Medicare, Medicaid, and some other stuff. He's talking about giving women that have kids and on food stamps, he want to give them boxes of food, a box of food. Oh my God. So this is what happens when we sit up and well, I don't know about that lady. I don't know Kamala Harris. This one was talking about doing a rent control for the whole country, stopping the price gouging of food, helping people that's still having babies get $6,000 a year for each new kid. On top of they didn't. Now they got this man, idiot, just thinking of ways to destroy the country. This man, Elon, went into the Treasury and got people's personal information. A judge had to stop him. But I guarantee you, it probably will be overturned. Democratic is the only way in this country right now, probably for if it survives, and if the Lord don't come, for the next 100 years. Because ironically, this country has allowed millionaires and people to make millions and billions off of the government. And then when they make their money, they turn on the poor, they turn on the working class and the middle class. I don't know what class people come in that's listening to this, but if you do not have liquid, you can know I got a house, my house worth $700,000. That house don't mean jack, because unless you got that in the bank, and see how these houses caught on fire, and houses can get mold and all kind of other problems, and you just stuck with a house. Now, if you got a house, now they're going after the mortgage deduction. So people that get mortgage deductions on their home, that's going to be out. So it's a sad time. I'm very angry But now the people out there marching, 54% of Hispanic men, 40% of Hispanic women, and voted for that man. So even though they said it was about 3 million votes stolen. Okay, I'm out of here. But yeah, just keep your ears to the grind, because if God don't help us, it's getting ready to be a lot of changes. Watch your kids, watch your daughters, put clothes on them, put clothes on your kids, because anything not covered up, these men pedophiles are out. The rapists against women, grown women, they're out, because they think they could get away with what he got away with. So, all right, take care. Argo.